Look at this, industrial waste. One of the major problems in Metro Manila is, of course, the presence of this. Plus, this one, toxic exhaust. Vehicles. They're trying to emit what? Carbon monoxide. Okay? And, of course, let's make it worse. Power plants. With sulfur dioxide, people, carbon monoxide, and so on and so forth. And these are the things that can damage, of course, your lungs. People, I would like to remind you that approximately we have 50 billion free radicals in our environment, mainly because of these reasons, or factors. And household, guys, every time you use or you clean your comfort room by using Clorox, remember that Clorox is also said to be what? A corrosive substance that can cause inflammation inside your airways, that can damage your body, people. So please be careful using this one. So these are the things that can add up, okay? And once you use them, guys, once it accumulates in your body, it can cause diseases in our body. What else? Those are physical factors. Let's talk about food. The ones that we cannot prevent, okay? Especially every time we talk about preservatives. Longganisa. Are you eating longganisa? Yes or no? Yes. Masarap? Yeah, no? Pero sabi nga po, we're using preservatives. Now guys, Mr. Homer, oh, I cannot forget his name, was able to say that when you eat longganisa or hotdog, as if parang kumakain ng embalsamadong baboy. Okay? But again, these are there for all of you. As you go home, try to get a piece of longganisa and a piece of meat and place them on a plate. Let them stay for one day, people, without trying to put them down in the refrigerator. The question is, ano kaya sa dalawa unang masisira? Yung longganisa o yung baboy? Why? It has no preservatives. In all honesty, the preservatives used are the same as that of the free radicals. Doc, you just mentioned earlier that free radicals are bad. Yes, but there are also certain good effects of free radicals in your body. Why? Because once microorganisms goes into your body, people, the free radicals will also try to kill the microorganisms. But if the amount of free radicals are so high, it can also damage the normal cells in the body. Kaya sinasabi po natin, can we still eat this? Yes, but please in moderation. Okay? What else? Look at this one. Food preparation, frying. This is, oops, I'm sorry. That is kamote tea. Okay? Masarap pa kumain ng banana tea. Yes. Okay? But again, a warning is, if you're going to make use of this so-called oil, after using it once, you have to throw it right away. Because if you're going to use it again, especially for more than 5 times, people, they are forming aniline, which is said to be a carcinogenic substance that can cause cancer to your body. Now, what though if you will just try to grill the pork or the beef? Look at this, hot dog, barbecue, and one of the all-time favorites, isaw. Okay? People, the warning is, huwag po sanang sunugin. Once you see this so-called black color, people, yung kulay itim, ito natin parang ulig na po. Tama, no? Guys, that is already benzopyrene. And again, benzopyrene is said to be what? A carcinogenic substance. You can grill them, people, but please don't overcook the meat. Okay? Are we clear so far, guys? Yes. Okay po. Let's continue. How about stress factor? Guys, I guess, if that is the kind of job that you're doing every day, you will really suffer from different kinds of diseases. Isipin mo naman po yung laki nito. Okay, no? Next, how about emotional stress? Same thing. Okay? Why you can try to weaken your immune system. So these are the factors, guys, again, that can add up and leading to what? Different kinds of diseases. Now, people, what is the effect of free radical then? Look at this. Again, can you please read it loud? Deoxyribonucleic acid is said to be a double helical structure, the one carrying your genetic material, and electron-rich. Because being said that they are said to be the natural magnet for free radicals and the object or the favorite object of attack of free radicals. So what now will happen here? Look at this. If this is your DNA, the one carrying your genetic trait, your code, and that is the so-called free radicals, what will happen then? It will enter your DNA and they will try to disrupt the function of your DNA. Guys, I would just like to clarify that most of the cells of our body usually dies and regenerates. Okay? A good example will be your skin. It's said to be a novel type of cell. Why? Because after 25 to 45 days, they will change. Okay? But the problem is, once the free radicals enters your DNA, we have this so-called word we use. Okay? Every time a cell dies, and that word is termed as apoptosis. People, can you please say it loud? Apoptosis, programmed cell death. If the free radicals will damage that DNA, then this so-called apoptosis will no longer happen. And there will be formation of what? Tumor later on. Pagpunta po sa balat mo niyan, at sinira po yung function ng balat mo, nagkakaroon ka ng tumor. As the tumor goes larger, people, it will cause what? Space-occupying lesion or sometimes even cancer. Next. So what will happen here? If that is the cell, those are the different kinds of free radicals. They will try to go inside, they're trying to damage the cell membrane. And once they're inside the cell, people, again, what will happen here? They will kill the cell. Yes, let's continue. Those are the external free radicals that we can get from the environment. Yes, again, we can eat, we can drink, and we can breathe the free radicals. But the problem is, remember, we can also produce our own free radicals. Guys, can you please repeat this word? Mitochondria. Say it loud. Mitochondria. The powerhouse of the cell. What is the function of the powerhouse of the cell? People, they will produce energy. If I'm going to ask you, do you need energy? Yes or no? Yes. Definitely, people. But again, as we produce energy, we're also producing, again, what's this one? Free radicals. What will they do? First, they can kill or damage the mitochondria. And they can also damage the next cell. A better picture for this will be this one, people. Again, that is the mitochondria. A combination of oxygen plus glucose or carbohydrates will form energy. And we need energy for us to survive. But at the same time, people, we are also producing unpaired radicals or free radicals. Guys, if we have this so-called enough enzymes in your body, these free radicals will just be converted to what? Water or oxygen. But if the amount of free radicals is so much, then what will happen here? Then they will damage the next cell. They can destroy the mitochondria, they can destroy the nucleus, or even damage the function of your DNA inside that cell. And what will happen to you later on? Different kinds of diseases. Look at this. Again, I've already mentioned how many free radicals per stick of cigarette? 1 million. Who amongst you inside this room are said to be smokers? Can you say raise your hand? Hindi ba? Nagkakahiyaan? Ano po, no? So people, what will happen here? The said that smoking is cool because every time you smoke, people, you really look good. But the problem is it right? If you're going to compare people, this is the actual lungs of those people who don't smoke. And if you happen to be a smoker, people, just try to think of it. Your lungs might look like this. Next. Please, can you please quit, guys? Quit smoking. Because second that, or passive smoking can kill someone you love. Now, let's just try to prove it, people. If you will not quit smoking, look at the color of the lungs. It's beautiful, people. Bright red in color. If the Englishman will mention this one, it is said to be bloody red. Okay? But if you happen to be a smoker and you develop lung cancer, then it will look like this. For those who are fond of drinking alcohol, that's liver cancer. For those who are fond of eating fried pork, fried beef, cancer of the stomach. For those who are fond of eating raw beef or raw meat, cancer of the intestines. Guys, you can even develop pancreatic cancer if you happen to be an alcoholic. Okay? What else? For those who are fond of eating, again, fried, okay? Those rich in uric acid, those who are not fond of drinking water, people, the requirement is you have to take at least 8 to 10 glasses of water per day. You might develop what? Cancer of the kidney. Ladies and gentlemen, if I will ask, who amongst you can drink religiously at least 8 glasses of water every day? Can I see raise of hands? Patay na naman. How about 10 glasses of water every day? Hindi man na. So, just trying to warn you people that what can happen if you will not drink water every day? The amount of water, exact amount of water every day, people. The required amount of water every day. UTI, kidney stones, and lung cancer. I would just like to warn you people that kidney stones and UTI can lead to what? End-stage renal disease. And you will really regret for the rest of your lives if you will undergo dialysis twice a week. And that will be so painful in the part. So please, people, while your kidney are still functioning well, please drink at least 8 to 10 glasses of water every day. Next, lymphatic cancer. Guys, we're talking about cancer of the lymph nodes. I had a senior doctor friend who suffered from Hodgkin's lymphoma 3 years ago. And he's dead. We just really cannot tell who amongst us will suffer from this. And the main reason why we're trying to take food supplements is again to strengthen the function of the immune system. So the big question is, people, do we need to strengthen the function of our immune system? Yes or no?
Yes!
What else, guys? Yeah. One of the most common cancer, okay, one of the most famous kind of cancer. Here in the Philippines, of course, it is said to be one of the so-called top cancer causing death in our land. Okay? And sad to say, female still predominates the male when it comes to incidence of cancer, breast cancer. But a little warning people, once the male were able to feel a mass in your breast, most of the time, it will be cancer of the breast. Which means, both male and female, I would like to repeat, both male and female can suffer from cancer of the breast. Yung iba, kita ko na. Kumakapakapanan. What about other diseases, Doc? Okay, let's talk about the cardiovascular system. Can you please again read it loud, guys? Thrombus or blood clots. What are these? There's said to be a formation of what? Blood cells, fibrin strands, cholesterol, calcium deposits, and they will try to block your blood vessels, blood flow. Okay? Just try to think of which people. If that will happen here, it will lead to what? Myocardial infarction or heart attack. But if that will happen here, blood vessels in your brain, then that will lead to what? Stroke or cerebrovascular accident or CVA. Now again, what are the possible sources? Cholesterol. So people, the simple question is, are we eating cholesterol every day? Yes or no?
Yes!
Masarap ba kainin? Yes. Masarap ba kumain ng french fries? Yes or no?
Yes!
Barbecue?
Yes!
Liempo?
Yes!
Ayan. Then that can possibly happen to us later on, people. Next, what if this cholesterol will try to harden the blood vessel wall? Again, people, can you please read it loud? Atherosclerosis, the hardening and thickening of the blood vessel, people. Guys, this is the normal blood vessel, the lumen of the blood vessel. But once it gets into these people, and there will be presence of blood clots there, then again, It's either heart attack or stroke. Initially, it will lead to hypertension. But later on, heart attack and stroke. Next. Now, what's the meaning of the picture? Okay, I will try to do something here, people. Okay, and I would like all of you to participate. Can you please sit straight? And can you please breathe deeply? 1, 2, 3, inhale. Then cough. Inhale. Okay, then you've already breath. Okay, inhale the free radicals. Okay? Na-synchrone na po yung mga free radicals. Maliwanag ko tayo. Why again? Because they're everywhere, people. If your friend, the one beside you, okay, coughs every now and then you're trying to inhale what? The free radicals. Can you please try to smell the one beside you? Please. Okay? Especially the axillary part. If the others said to be quite offensive, people, those are also said to be free radicals. Okay? Oh, so, people, there's no escaping the free radicals, guys. Because remember again, they're in your environment and we can produce our own free radicals. So people, again, what will happen here? These are the possible sources that we've already mentioned earlier. And these are the possible diseases that can happen to you. Guys, just try to pick one. They're for free. Okay? Because of the free radicals. Now, people, this is what we need. I would like you to shout it now, guys. What do you always want? Antioxidants. They're mainly derived from plants. They're plant-based nutrients. They will serve as your defense and, of course, your free radical scavengers. Why? What will they do? They will try to prevent and repair damage done by the free radicals. So the big question is, do we need high levels of antioxidants? Yes or no?
Yes!
Definitely, people. Now, some of the so-called antioxidants are the vitamins. So they will try to prevent the free radicals from entering your cells. Second, guys, they will act like what? Takpan. Okay? First, they will prevent the free radicals, or once they're already inside the free radicals, they will just try to what? Control it and neutralize it. What else? Look at this picture. Look at the picture, guys. That cell was divided into equal halves, and of course, both of which were exposed to free radicals. But the other half was said to be rich in antioxidants. And guys, just try to look at that picture, that cell. That part of the cell without antioxidants led into what? Cell death. Now that part of the cell rich with antioxidants are still what? Said to be functioning well. So again, do we need antioxidants? Yes or no?
Yes!
Okay, people, let's continue this. Again, let's try to show you the oxygen atom. If they will combine with glucose or carbohydrates to form energy, one electron will be removed and it will become a free radical. And what will they do? If that is already a free radical, the question is, Doc, how long can it survive? It's just a matter of few seconds before they die. They can only survive in just a matter of few seconds. But if I am the free radical and I'm beside a normal atom, what will I do? I'm going to snatch one of the electrons here. That can also cause what? Or that can also lead to what? Free radical formation. And that will die. And what will I going to do, people? I'm also going to snatch one of the electrons here. That will form free radicals. It will be a domino effect, people. And again, people, once you combine the atoms, they will form what? Molecules. And remember, people, in the cell membrane are made up of molecules. So that will cause what? Cell membrane damage.